Hey everybody, Josh here with you from the Marshall Auto Exchange. Going to do a quick video on our 96 Ford. This is an E150 van, the conversion van. This one is very unique, really cool. It does have the wheelchair lift. I've got that deployed out, so we'll talk about that. But we got a 96 E150 van. In this video, we'll talk about mechanically how this vehicle runs and drives, cosmetically, talk about a couple things you might have missed in the photos, and a little history on this vehicle. We do operate by appointment Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturdays, 9 to noon. Free vehicle history reports can be found on carsforsale.com. And if you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit that like button. We appreciate that feedback. So we got a 1996, I believe it's an E150. It's either E150 or F150, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But this is a super nice van. Only 68,000 miles or 62,000 miles. Super low miles on this vehicle. Runs like a top, starts right up, runs and drives great. There's 2020s with 60,000 miles that don't run as well as this thing, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. It's got some age on it. It's got a little rust on it, but it's a very, very nice van. You can see here, somebody put some duct tape here. I just left it on there. Got a little rust in the rocker there. Again, this thing is nearly it's almost 30 years old now. It's 29 years old with only 60,000 miles. This is a very nice van. Now, we just got it. I am going to run it through the shop, look the frame over, run it through, make sure mechanically it is solid before we sell it. But based on everything I've seen, this is a very, very nice van. Runs nice, drives nice, shifts nice. It does have the wheelchair lift, which is very, very cool. Works as it should. Just all the way around, this is a super nice van, very unique. Just these conversion vans in general, you don't see a ton of them, but this one is equipped with all the right stuff. So very cool van. And we'll walk around it here. But you do got some rock chips. I mean, you can see that white. Those are rock chips. The little bit of rust I pointed out. This van isn't perfect. I'm not trying to sell it as a flawless van, but it is very unique. It's got some unique characteristics, and it's a very nice unit. So actually, we're going to start back here in the rear. This vehicle's kind of unique, so the video process is going to be a little different than I'm used to. So it is an E150, not an F150 van. It does have a spare tire in the back. If you don't want that, we'll happily take it out and get rid of it. No big deal. Now, these vans were cool because you could actually kind of convert them into a camper sleeper situation. This rear seat will fold down into a bed, which is pretty cool. You'd obviously have to take this tire out, but it does fold down flat. So if you're looking for one of these to maybe convert into like a little camper type deal, again, this one's able to do so. If you want to take the wheelchair lift out, you certainly can, but we're going to leave it in there because maybe somebody wants it set up that way. But yes, ton of cargo space. The carpet in here could use a deep clean. We are going to clean it. I just wanted to get it photoed right away before we take it to the shop. And then quirky things I've noticed too, like some of the locks, the hold-up system must be broken, so they've created, the previous owner left this vice grip on here. I'm just going to leave it on there because I don't want it to lock on me. But just minor quirky things like that I've noticed. Now, the wheelchair lift itself, it is a Crow River Industries lift. It doesn't mean anything to me, but maybe it means something to you. It works great. The only thing I've noticed with it is you got to make sure this door stays open because there is a safety mechanism right there that if this door is kind of shut or semi-shut, it releases that spring and then the lift doesn't work. So that's the only quirky thing I've noticed. Outside of that, we'll come inside and I'll just kind of sit down in here and show you what we got going on in here. So you do have, obviously, your wheelchair lift. You can control it from here as well as with the remote outside, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. Once you get in here, nice, plush, comfortable seating on your little mattress bed setup here. These vans are super spacious. I am half tempted to see if I can find the original seats and put those back in here and remove the lift, but again, I know these wheelchair vehicles are tough to come by in the used segment, so I'm going to leave it set up like this in case someone wants it set up that way. But I am half tempted, just because these vans in general are hard to find, set it back up to the way it was originally. You've got vents in the rear here. I like the way they did that run the length of the vehicle. Your media controls are right there. Now, your rear climate controls are going to come from the front, but your media controls and that setup is right there. Just the craftsmanship and attention to detail on these things I think are really cool. You've got the built-in shades. Growing up, we had a family friend that had one of these, and I remember we went down to a park one night and ended up sleeping in the van. It was really fun. These vans they're just super cool and well set up. These are the original travel van, man. So very nice. Now, like I said, the carpet does need a good clean. We are going to get that done, but I wanted to get it photoed right away just because it's here and ready to be photoed before we run it through the shop and get it detailed. Okay, the wheelchair lift. So you got two settings. You got the up and down and then the folding into the ramp. So I'll just go ahead and stand on it. It's not going to be super quick, but I'll just show you that works. So you climb on here, push the up button, and you can see there the door kind of pivots and it's going to shut it off because the spring is disabled. So that is the really only quirky thing I found with this is you got to keep that spring tight. But you can see I'm standing on it. It's going to come up just like it should. So if you're in a wheelchair or have a family member that's disabled, once it's up, you're good to go. Now I'm going to step off of it because I can't be wheeled in. But then once they get up there, you wheel them in, you strap them in. They can strap themselves in, push the other lever, and up comes the doors. Now there is a safety mechanism on this, these ramps here to keep your family member or yourself from rolling off. So there is a safety mechanism there. And that comes up just like that, and we're all the way in. And your safety, your power switch just hangs right there. Very nice spot for that. Shut the doors. And you're off to the races. All right, I'm going to go to the front. I'm going to start it up, listen to it run. This video is getting a little bit longer than I like, but this is a unique vehicle, so that's kind of how it goes sometimes. It even kind of still has that original new car smell in here, which I think is crazy. Okay, so we fire it up. ABS light is on, and there is an airbag light on. Now, when I run it to the shop, I am going to ask him about the ABS light. Well, the airbag light went off, so that must have been nothing. I am going to ask him about the ABS light. Original miles, only 60,890 miles. So super low miles on this van. One of a kind. I see the airbag light. It's on off. I'll have them just investigate that as well. But just super cool with super low miles. AC is blowing cold. Just your traditional old media, climate and media controls here. More controls up top. You got your lights. Very plush, comfortable seats. By far the most comfortable seats of any vehicle. Power windows work. Power mirrors work. Everything works on it like it should. Powered by the 5.8 liter V8. Runs like a top. I mean, this thing, like I said, this thing runs awesome. I drove it up and down the road yesterday and it runs awesome. Just a very nice van. If you are interested in scheduling a test drive in our van, you can reach us at 507-531-AUTO. That's 507-531-2886. You can find this vehicle and all of our inventory online at marshallautoexchange.com. Don't forget to ask about our financing for everyone with guaranteed pre-approvals, good credit, bad credit, great credit, no credit, just starting out credit. We have financing options for everyone. Even if you've been told no in the past, go and submit that application. Let us see what we can do for you. We are by appointment Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. If you're coming from an hour, 2 hours away, please call, schedule that appointment before you come. We want to confirm this vehicle's availability for you and keep you informed of its availability leading up to your appointment. Then lastly, if you found this video helpful at any time, please hit that like button. We appreciate the feedback. Makes our videos more accessible and easier to find, so please hit that like button. We appreciate the feedback, and we'll hope to see you soon. Thanks, everybody.